Hey buddy, how you feeling today?
Fine.
How was seeing Adam?
It could have been better, given the circumstances.
Maybe having a beer with me will improve your mood since your date with Adam didn't.
Him picking up the rest of his stuff isn't a date. And me partaking in your borderline alcoholic behaviors isn't gonna improve my mood any. You know, this is probably my favorite TV show. You want to talk about it? About your drinking habits? About him? It's not going to get any better holding all this in. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Nothing. It's just, you've been extra sensitive lately, and it's getting a bit overwhelming. Overwhelming? I'm walking on eggshells in my own place. Look, Donnie, you've got to talk to someone about this. We can't just both keep sitting around pretending like he wasn't a part of our lives. You've got to face it, and you can't do it alone. Fuck you. Fuck me, so fuck you. No, fuck you. You walk in here all positive, not a care in the world, and act like you didn't just walk out on the both of us. He just comes, packs up shop, and bloop, gone. Just a letter in place of an explanation and a goodbye. Come on, man. You know it's not your fault. When you spend 4 years with someone, you just kind of expect that's what the plan is. Finding out someone doesn't feel the same way about you as you do them, it rips your chest apart. When you think you found that person, the one you really think you'll make it with, it's like a drug just being around them. When they're gone, it makes the world feel like it's on fire. Anger is the only thing that numbs the pain at this point. Listen, God knows I know exactly what you're feeling right now, but being pissed at me and everyone else won't solve the issue. Look, if you're willing, we do know a guy. First thing tomorrow, we'll go together and see him. I couldn't go without you even if I wanted to. Boyfriend break up with you?
Excuse me?
Is that why you're here? Did your boyfriend break up with you?
No, not exactly.
My name's Donnie Davidson.
Nice to meet you, Donnie.
Anyway, I thought that maybe the big guy could help me out with some of this, what I'm going through here.
Lucky you.
So if not for a breakup, then why are you here, if you don't mind me asking? It must be something pretty big if you're willing to go this far up the ladder.
I do mind. And actually...
Drew Madison? Drew Madison? It's ready for you.
Nice meeting you, Drew. Bitch.
Drew Madison, 22, female, oldest of three, attended USC on a full academic scholarship, recently graduated in the top 10% of her class, with a degree in computer science. Mother and father, retired, living in Austin, Texas, and recently single. What can I do for you, Miss Madison?
I was wondering if we could talk about the incident that happened with my boyfriend.
Your ex-boyfriend. And I can promise that I'll listen.
Well, I was wondering if you would consider making some sort of arrangement with me to possibly alter the outcome of the events that took place.
What did you have in mind, Miss Madison? The way I see it, you have nothing that I could possibly want.
Well, I can teach people my field of expertise, or work in a homeless shelter, go on a mission, anything you want.
Nothing you or I do or say is going to change anything that happened. What's done is done. These things you're talking about doing should be things that you do out of the goodness of your heart, not because you need help.
Well, I just want to see him get a fair chance. It wasn't even his fault.
Miss Madison, most things in our life happen out of our control because of the negligence of others. Everything you do and I do and even Donnie in the waiting room does affects one another. It's on you to choose what kind of effect it has. It's not on the mistakes or the challenges that you endure you'll be judged on, but rather your reaction to them.
A free bowling game ticket?
No, flip it over. It's not weakness you should fear expressing, Miss Madison, but ignorance that you can improve through life without the help or the kindness of others. When you feel like you're ready, stop by this address.
What does that even mean?
You'll both know.
Both?
You can go now. Stop. You'll need that. Don't forget it.
So, how'd it go? Not bad, huh? If you need help with your pitch for next time, I can give you some pointers. Oh, come on, it was just a joke.
Donnie Davidson?
Can you hold on just a second?
If you leave now, you forfeit your meeting. Very busy.
Hey, come on, it was just a joke.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you.
Just let me apologize. Let me buy you a coffee or something. Make it up to you.
No, you already said sorry. That's good enough. And no, I would rather never see you again. Thank you.
I'm sorry. When I get nervous, I use humor to lighten the mood. It's like a defense against awkward situations. His parents didn't know he was gay.
What?
That's why he left after I proposed. His mom and dad didn't know he was gay. He just told them that I was a roommate that he met in class. For almost 4 years, he didn't invite me to one family event, or he wouldn't even let me speak to his parents when they'd visit from Florida. I think he was afraid of what they'd say because of their religious views or family ethics. Kind of ironic that I'm here asking for help.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I'm scared if I don't, I'll never make it out of here. I'll be stuck here forever, negotiating to try and get out of here. Doing it alone.
Friday, 5:30 at the University Center at Clark and Davidson.
Not today, please.
You know how this works. I come and go as I please. Oh, and by the way, how'd you sleep?
I didn't, and you know that.
Yeah, I know. I just like to hear you say it. Try trying to showcase all of your insecurities today, are we? A real douchey hipster thing today, I see.
Jeans it is, then.
Where are we going?
To meet somebody?
Who the hell would want to meet you? I bet they're only doing it out of pity. Do they have snacks?
I got us coffee.
Thanks.
I just finished this book called The Bell Jar.
What's that about?
This girl, she's young, smart, beautiful, successful, but just finds herself in the worst position of her life. I laughed through most of it. I found it somewhat ironic.
I just went for a drive.
How was it?
Eventful.
Tell her what you did.
I'd rather leave that part out.
Ask him what he did.
So, why'd you just go for a drive?
To throw away the ring I got him. It was the only thing left I could throw away.
I guess you'll just have to be more of a bracelet guy from now on. That was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, I got that. So, since you know so much about me at this point, what about you? What's your story?
Don't tell him. He's only gonna internally judge you and act as if he cares. But no one really does.
I don't think you want to hear about my situation.
She probably doesn't think you're emotionally stable enough to handle it.
So why are you here? Why did you humor me with all this?
No, I'm just not as... I'm more reserved than you.
Yeah, well, I just thought you could use a friend in all this. Someone who's on the same playing field as you. I know I could use one.
You're right. I'm sorry. Never question the kindness of strangers, I suppose. My boyfriend got me these bracelets for our 4-year anniversary, right before I found out that he cheated on me. So, naturally, I confronted him about it, and he admitted to it. Gave some bullshit excuse about how he was drunk and didn't remember it or didn't like it. Isn't that kind of counterintuitive? But after that, he begged me to let him explain himself. And I, of course, said no over and over again because I was hurt, you know? And eventually, he called me one night, said he was in town, and he was coming over. And I told him I hated him, and I never wanted to speak to him again. And I hung up the phone. And over the course of the next 3 hours, I ignored his calls. But later that night, his parents found him sitting in the bathtub with the water running and his wrists cut. And thankfully, he just started, so they were able to get him out and call 911. I haven't spoken to him or his family since that night. And 2 weeks later, I got this bracelet in the mail.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. It's kind of hard to follow something like that up.
So why do you keep wearing the bracelets?
To remind myself that I pushed somebody to the point of no return. he has to live with those choices, so why shouldn't I have to live with mine?
You might be the bravest person I know. To share something like that, it's impossible.
Thanks. You did too. Did you ever get another chance for your meeting?
No. No, I didn't.
Well, you didn't miss much. All I got was this bowling coupon.
No fucking way. I just got one in an envelope on my doorstep.
Does it have an address written on the back?
2119 Kubrick?
What does it mean?
I don't know. Let's find out. So, did we just go in?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Should we knock?
Why don't you go and check for a side door and I'll look for a spare key or something?
Drew? Hello? Hope you don't mind, I just let myself in. I was told it was okay by a girl who got your address on the back of a bowling coupon. Okay. Drew?
Wow. I found a ring.
I found these bracelets.
No, not really my style.
Same.
Open your eyes, what can you see around? Wind of the open sky, over the siren sound. This is a dream, getting the royal scar, holding a diamond blade, throwing it far. Holding your breath still, you jump the fire. We'll just sit and wait till you see me fly. You know they'll never catch me for it.